Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on CBSN Denver, our special election night coverage. The polls have just closed at 7 o'clock straight up, and the results are being tallied.
Tonight, of course, the focus is on ballot initiatives. There are 3 statewide initiatives and more than 125 local ballot questions. We're going to take a closer look at some of those for you coming up in just a few minutes. So far, 961,000 ballots have been returned statewide. That's 23% of all registered voters. Jeff Todd live tonight at the Denver Elections Division there. Jeff, we were talking earlier a little bit about voter turnout being low, but are people starting to show up today?
Certainly enthusiasm was high, especially as we got down to that 0 on the clock. We saw people running to the ballots just before 7 o'clock in the rain here in Denver. And work's been going on here all day. These people have been sorting out ballots, flattening them out so that they can be counted. We're also looking into a counting room where people are tabulating those. There are still days of work to be done to make sure every vote is counted.
When your signature is scanned, your ballot, the actual envelope and the ballot separate to never see each other again. It's really so sad. What our election judges are doing is doing ballot preparation and flattening those ballots, and it's just part of the process.
There are hundreds of volunteers across Colorado making sure the election is safe and secure. They've gone through hours of training and then more work over the next few days to make sure that every single vote is counted.
The folks you see behind me, our election judges, are defenders of democracy.
The state has made security grants available for counties to make sure elections are safe, and with over 1 million ballots expected to be cast, it's the work of these election officials and volunteers that make sure the results can be trusted.
Because of their work and because of their dedication, we had a flawless 2020 election, and we will continue to have a flawless, coordinated election today.
We just saw a couple of these stacks of ballots get dropped off. Election officials say about 40% of ballots come in on Monday and Tuesday, and we saw a late push by Coloradans everywhere. The Secretary of State's office said at about 6:30 there were over 1 million ballots brought in. There have been tens of thousands that were submitted just this afternoon. Jim and Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Jeff, thanks so much, and we'll see you throughout